Hello, everybody, and welcome to our daily check-in. Today is May 4th, so may the 4th be with you. It is also the first day of Teacher Appreciation Week. So I thought I would spend today's video talking about teacher appreciation. I'm going to start off by just telling about a few teachers that I have had that I appreciate very much and how they've had an impact on me and my job. So when I was a freshman, I think it was a freshman or a sophomore in high school, I had a teacher. His name was Mr. Beaver. He was awesome. I really enjoyed his class. He had a great way of telling stories, which is probably why I was so fascinated by what he was teaching me. I remember it had to do with like ancient Rome and Greece, etc., and I really enjoyed that very much. The other teacher who had a major impact on me as far as history goes is a professor from Boston University. His name is Professor Bachman. And the reason why I enjoyed his class so much is because when he would give lectures, he was so animated and he never looked at notes. He knew everything. So I was always so impressed. I reached out to him like a year ago to tell him how much I enjoyed his class and how what an impact he had on me in my teaching. And he was very nice, and he sent me a couple of his books about the Crusades and the Middle Ages that he wrote, and they were fantastic, so I really appreciate them. But those two teachers really were probably my favorite history teachers ever. Now, as far as teaching in my job, I can't really name everybody, but I know Dale Baumwall. She was great. She was my mentor. She's the one that really had me start using trying to be me, like maybe putting humor into my lessons and not trying to act like other teachers. I know there was a teacher I had who was a colleague. His name was Scott Straub, and the best piece of advice he gave me was, if you want to be good at something, you find somebody who's really good at it and you talk to them. So that's what I did. I started observing teachers and, having conversations, and really what it did for me was encourage me to collaborate with other people and kind of get to know them, and that helped make me a better teacher. I don't know how this video is going to come out because it's kind of windy out here, so if it's really loud, I apologize, but I really wanted to be outside because it's so nice. So when you're thinking about this Teacher Appreciation Week, it's kind of strange, right? Because we're all home and you are getting a lot of help from your parents. So your parents are kind of like teachers right now. So I want to give a shout out to all the parents because, whether you're helping your kid with spelling or math or science or social studies, I know it can't be easy. So I appreciate all that you are, all that you are doing. So we're going to kind of put you into this group for Teacher Appreciation Week because you guys are doing a good job as well. So since it is Teacher Appreciation Week, I just want you to think about really what makes a teacher. A teacher, typically when they say Teacher Appreciation Week, it's just like your classroom teacher. But we know that there are music teachers who are, teaching various lessons. We know that there are martial arts teachers. We know, there are art teachers. There's all kinds of teachers. It's basically that concept that somebody is helping you be better at something else or learning new things. Our parents were our first teachers, right? They taught us things like maybe helped us learn how to walk or ride a bike, or for me it was like learning how to throw a baseball. Anything that your parents can teach you it's like you feel like a teacher. So I want you to kind of think about the fact that the beauty of life is that you get to learn new things. So we appreciate teachers because they help open our eyes to things. Just because I'm a teacher, it doesn't mean that I can't learn from other people. And, I went to grad school as well, and there were professors that helped make me a better teacher. In the summer, I work for a company, and I go around and I teach other teachers. But what I always find out when I get back at the end of the summer, from all the jobs that I've done, that I actually learned a lot from my colleagues. They teach me a lot of things about teaching. So you're never too old to learn something new. You're just not. So always be open-minded, willing to learn new things, because there are teachers out there who want to inspire you. They want to, to get you to be who you really are. Sometimes you guys are a little resistant. You don't always believe what we're telling you, but know that we have faith in you, we believe in you, and we want you to be the best you that you can be. So I want you this week, if you can, maybe you can reach out to some of the teachers that you have had in the past. You can send them an email. It's usually their first initial and last name, right? So you'll send them an email and just thank them. Tell them that you really appreciate, what they have done for you. I'm going to use this week as an opportunity to reach out to some of my colleagues, past and present, to thank them for what they have done for me. I always feel it's important to show people how grateful you are for them. But in this situation, it's the teaching aspect. Okay, so now, there wouldn't be teacher appreciation, without you guys, the students, right? So I can say I'm appreciative of you guys. I know my colleagues are as well. Your team teachers are. You're the reason that keeps us motivated to come to work and try new things, whether it's in a classroom. Now, unfortunately, we have not been in the classroom for some time, but I have been able to learn a lot of new things about Microsoft Teams and other applications. And people are teaching me those things. So I'm almost 50 and I feel like I'm still able to learn new things. So all I'm asking from you guys is this. When somebody tries to teach you something new, even if you don't want to hear it, just say thank you. If somebody's trying to teach you something new and you really are into it and you want to learn more, then ask questions. Keep seeking new knowledge, because it'll make you a much better person. And it doesn't have to be just academics. It's just, DIY stuff, life hacks, anything that will make your life the best life it can be. There are going to be so many teachers that you're going to come across in your life that you haven't even met yet that are going to change your life forever for the better. So just take a moment, think about the teachers you've had so far, send them a nice note, tell them thank you, and be sure to tell your parents thank you, because I'm telling you right now, they're working really hard for you to help you through this, okay? So until our next check-in, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you get a chance to go outside, enjoy this beautiful weather. Just know that your teachers are always thinking about you, and even though it is Teacher Appreciation Week, we are all appreciative of you guys, okay? So you have a great day. Until next time, peace out.